This story begins with me going away for a semester in the north of Italy. However, this story isn't about the semester abroad, but rather what happened after. But before we get into that, you need to know something about me. I am a person who gets bored very easily. That's me studying for my finals, and I'm really bored. See, I feel that I'm always stuck in the middle of a fight between boredom and action. It really sucks when boredom starts winning, and in order to make things right again, the only thing to do is to get creative. This is what the story is about. Right now, I'm here in Padova, and in this story, I will be going back home to Malta, which is there, and I will be doing this on a bicycle. On this journey, I will be joined by my lovely girlfriend Rebecca, and together we plan to catch a train to Milan, cycle through the Apennine mountain range to the coast, go down the Italian Riviera, cross over to Sicily by ferry, and finish off the journey in the south of Sicily, where we will catch a ferry that will take us to Malta, covering a distance of 1,000 kilometers in just 16 days. A couple of days before we left, I serviced the bikes. Packed a small bag with some essential things. And at 6:30 in the morning, on the 2nd of July, we started our journey home. We both knew that we were completely unprepared for what lay ahead. Yet we chose to believe that we could do it, and that if we made sure to stand by each other and keep our heads up, then there might be a slight chance of making it. And just like that, we were on the biggest adventure of our lives. We rode joyfully and steady, trying to savor every moment. The scenery, the culture. Things were going great. On the second day, we even thought we had made it home to Malta. Then this happened. At first the uphills were small, little hills that required a bit more effort. After every hill, there would always be a slope which allowed us to catch our breath. But as hills turned into mountains, the uphills became steeper and longer, and the downhills became shorter and less frequent.
This is probably the toughest thing I've ever had to do.
One evening, after a long day of riding, we found ourselves at the foot of the highest mountain we would cross. The mountain was 1,000 meters high. That's 3 times as high as the Eiffel Tower and the Empire State Building, 10 times as high as the Big Ben in London, and a fifth of the height of Mount Kilimanjaro. At 10 o'clock at night, we decided that we could not go any further, so we pitched our tent in the middle of the forest and dined on cold seafood from the supermarket and rice crackers. The mountain may have been high, but we were feeling low. The next morning we woke up, and to our surprise we realized that the night before we had actually reached the peak of the mountain. If only we hadn't given up, if only we had pushed ourselves a bit harder. Then again, this was not time for regret. After days of riding up mountains, it was now time to ride downhill, all the way down to the sea.
So we made it to La Spezia. It's been 4 days and so far the scenery's been great, the company's been good, and overall we've had a really good time, even though it's been really hard. Also, I discovered that my body makes a sick tan line. And now we're gonna go have a shower, wash off this 2-day-old sweat, and go have some fun in La Spezia. Oh, and we're something like 250 kilometers closer to home.